So, as you know, it's Pride Month, and before the Pride month is over, I wanted to create some Pride banners to decorate the base a bit because I thought that that would be a fun thing to do. First of all, we need to get some supplies first in order to do that. So, let's go ahead and do that. This is a shore right here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hello? Jesus, boat's hard controlling in third person. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to face. Okay. So lucky for me, there are plenty of flowers surrounding my base, so getting the bulk of the dyes is pretty easy. So while I'm out flower picking, a little bee friend decides to take an interest in me. I'm sure it's because of all the flowers that are stuffed in my pockets. Also, I found a flower forest not far from my base, so I was pretty much able to get all of the flowers that are needed for the dyes. All I need now is the cactus. I knew that there weren't any deserts in the immediate vicinity of my base, so I knew that I would have to wander quite a bit far out. So I took a look to see what I could find. I got my hopes up when I came across a savanna biome because, in my experience, there's usually a desert like right next to it. But this wasn't the case this time. There was a village where they graciously let me borrow their bundle, very helpful for carrying all of the random crap that is in my inventory. So, after leaving the savannah, after I was thoroughly convinced that there was not a desert anywhere near it, even though it's also a dry and hot biome, but whatever, I found a pillager tower. I very bravely stormed the tower in a one man raid and made a daring escape with a bucket trick, which I thought was pretty cool of me. Though after that feat of bravery, I realized that my pockets were getting pretty full, so I went back to my base. There, a wandering trader was waiting for me. He wanted to sell me his finest of sea pickles. I said yes, but only after did I realize that you can't grow sea pickles without a coral block. You can see me sticking them in the water, thinking that they're going to do anything, like a fool that I am. But anyway, after offloading my things, I needed to make a second expedition for the desert and for cactus. I immediately found a sunken ship, which had some iron and lapis, which was very helpful, always good. I'm starting to get a bit annoyed, like whenever I find a little patch of sand and I think it's going to be a desert and it has the audacity of not being a desert. So I'm searching high and low for a goddamn cactus, just one single piece of cactus. And I decide that the tactic is to go in a boat and sail around like the coast to get like maximum vision of where a desert might be. And I come across the shoreline and I see out of the corner of my eye just this movement, and I'm like, what is that? A group of children? Just a gaggle of children just wandering around alone? And I discover that no, it's a village and these children are just playing. And you know what I didn't realize is that villager children, like, they play, like they'll chase each other around, like, and they'll play tag, and it's so weird. It's like I was just enraptured by these villager children just playing together, which was amazing. I did not know that they did that. So after that, I found myself at home again. I discovered I was going in a big circle, which kind of annoyed me. So I took a break and I came back. I decided to use a site, I think it's called Chunkbase or whatever, Chunk something, to look at the sea to at least see if there was a desert. And there, in fact, was. It was just 2,000 blocks away. But now that I know where the desert is, I make my final expedition, and I finally find the desert and some cactus. I also pick up some of the shrubbery and all that things, all the new things, because I know that I don't want to go back out here until I have a better way of traveling these long distances, because this was very annoying. So now that I got my cactus, I got all my shrubbery and my things, I decide to go home. However, on the way back, I did take the opportunity to admire some scenery. Wow, look at that. Jesus. Hold on. Holy shit. Oh, oh. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. Hold on. Ooh, moss. Holy shit. Is that a pale moss biome that big? Oh my god. That looks really cool. Look at that. Wow. That Odyssey, I can finally make some banners. Let's go. Okay. Whew. Well, the loom is kind of... Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Ugh, get out of my way. I can just... Perfect. Okay. Sand. Okay, so red dye, light blue. White. I need that. Got bones too. More white. Oops. I like pink dye and stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm confused because I definitely had more things. There it is. In a bundle. Stay in there. Okay. Pink, magenta, purple dye, blue, red. What's the order of the pop? Orange, green. I have C. Oh. Okay. There we go. Lime dye. Yellow. Definitely had yellow. Yellow. And purple. Right? One. Missing one. Same color. I should just Google it. Oh, it's 6 colors. Okay. We have it. I think I'm gonna make the banner. We have to dye it individually, huh? Can we just do it like this? Is that possible? Orange. Red. Like this. blue. One more. Purple. There we go. First banner. Oh my god, it's dark outside. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up. Okay, so we have our first banner. Well, let's see how it looks. Yeah. That looks nice. I like that. So I want to make my flags now. So next, I want to make the bi flag. I'm going to take a blue banner. Let's see, and get this right without screwing up. It's magenta on top. That purple in the middle. Go. Is that right? Magenta, yeah. I think that's it. We got buy one. There we go. So this is like the like horizontal. I want to try like vertical and see how that looks because I just want to see how that looks. Make another blue banner. Let us try. Let's see. Try again. Don't get it wrong. Magenta on the right. On the right. Purple. The middle. There is center. Yes, there is. There we go. Oh, this one's good. I like that one too. And these up a bit better. Here. Yeah, I like that. The colors of the hold on. Ace flag. I make an arrow ace flag. Okay, so orange, yellow, white, blue, light blue, and dark blue. Or regular blue, rather. What color should the banner be? I can make it a yellow banner. Six. Make yellow. This, and let's see. Yellow, orange. Yellow, okay. How about we do light blue? Halfway. That. On the bottom. We could do that. I think that would, when we put the white stripe in the middle, it would make the light blue very small. I think using this better. What's that? Orange on the top. On the top. That. And then white. Center. There we go. Arrow ace flag. Sick. Let's see. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, let's try France flag. I think colors. I need more light blue. Hello, sheepies. I need your wool. Trans flag. I'm gonna take a pink banner. Go around back over here. I'm gonna take a pink banner. I'm gonna do light blue around the sides. Then bam. Gotta sneeze. There we go. Actually, let's line these up nicer. Hold on. Boom. Got some two versions of the buy flag. This and this. Yeah, that looks nice. Ooh, and what I thought would be fun was to take... Fun thing to do is to put this on the shield. First, before I do that, I want to replicate it, which I think I can do if I make a new banner. New banner. This in there. Can I not do that? How do you replicate banner? Pink banner. There we go. Okay. So I've got my copy of the banner. Getting dark, so I'm gonna sleep. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so I got my copy of the banner. I am going to put this on my shield. See how that looks. F5. Hey, it looks nice. That looks so cool. Hold on. Oh, direction's bad. Let's try. There we go. See, when you put it on the shield, it's like the pixels change a bit, so it doesn't look exactly like the banner, which is weird. I wish it would just stay the same. It like changes to just a bit. Like I tried a different version of the trans flag to put on the shield, and some of them don't work. I'm actually gonna go show you in a creative world the other designs that I've tried. Okay, so I'm in a creative world and I tried a few different types of things. You see, if I take this and I put it, where's my shield? Shield, shield, put on a shield. You see, it does this thing where because it's like shrinks down, the colors kind of disappear, which is kind of annoying. That's okay. I'll also show you, see, this version of the trans flag works well, too. I actually really like that. I think that looks nice. But yeah, but like this one, it has the same issue as this one. Let's see. See, this is the one that works. Let's see, give me this one. You see this one, it just turns into this. Unfortunately, like you can kind of see the pink stripes are very pale. It's very toned down. You know, I wonder if the how does this version of the buy flag look when you do that? Let's see. Seeing where the shield is. Shield. This. Okay, this one works. This one works just fine. But yeah, that's just a little annoying how it does that. I guess they like I guess to keep the integrity of like, or like all of like, I understand that like all of the pixel sizes have to stay the same for the game to look sort of like coherent, but it is kind of disappointing when you make a design on a banner and it doesn't turn out quite right when you put it on a shield, as it sort of like shrinks and distorts it a little bit. But you know what, that it's not too big of a deal. I mean, this actually looks better on the shield, honestly, like than it does on the banner with the less amount of pixels, which is funny. But yeah, I just thought that that was interesting, and I did not know that before. So that's all I have time for this week. I kind of ran out of time, but next time we'll do some cleaning up around here, and get things properly decorated. Anyway, so happy Pride, everyone. I hope you stay safe. Bye bye.